but once we go to that stage, the serious game faces are going to be on.
The smiles just evaporate on the player cams. I love it. I mean, you need that sportsmanship and stuff. But when the game starts, when it's time to enter the arena, you know, it's time to spill blood.
It's like, I got to kill this guy.
Yeah.
And already Ken trying to go for a back air that might have set up into a stage bike situation. Not going to be able to find it, though.
I'm actually really surprised that Sue and Ken didn't get the blue team colors, given their character choice.
Yeah, very interesting. I guess they really wanted Javi to be blue or something, yeah.
It's because of the limit on Cloud.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And right now, yeah, as you were saying, the punish game coming on hard on Ken, actually taking the most damage of everybody else. And Lima's not letting him go without a fight.
And there's a witch twist. He's stuck at the ledge right now, getting caught by all of these witch twists right now. Sue trying to figure out to save the day, and he gets that forward throw, able to keep Lima off his back just a little bit while longer.
And I see what Lima's edgeguard plan is against Ken. It's actually really clever. He's witch twisting right at the same timing as Spring, so he's able to get the maximum hitbox coverage to get the 2-frame. He's doing it over and over again to just keep Ken off stage and build up damage on him slowly over time.
Yeah, two backers from Sue. Gonna be able to take both of them off stage. Lima safely gonna make it back at the fourth throw. Not gonna be able to take out Javi quite yet.
And the other interesting thing is they're not actually hitting Sue at all. They are doing everything in their power to not hit him whenever he has the same amount of stocks as Ken. You see, now that he's in the lead, they're like, okay, now we can beat him up a bit because his aura is going to be weaker because he has more stocks than his teammate does.
Yeah, and Lima almost getting that sick Bayo combo off the top to try and take out Ken's next stop at a very, very low percent. Not quite going to happen, though, but still, Ken just trying to play the keep-away game as he was earlier.
It looks like Javi now is trying to find a little bit of an opening on Sue. Ken looking to keep his edgeguard going on Lima, but it's a little bit harder against the Bayonetta.
Yeah, this Witch Twist will go right through that spring, so it's not going to work out. Down smash will be able to take out Sue, I believe. So now 4 stocks apiece all around.
And we're seeing a similar thing right now. No hitboxes coming out at Sue whatsoever. See, like Lima, he lands, he just drops the Sue situation entirely. My eye is only on Ken, and same for Javi. And it's doing a fantastic job. Look how weak these punishes are that Sue is getting. It's nothing.
Yeah, very, very true. Ken is just trying to figure out his way to survive, but Sue just cannot get anything started right now.
As a support character, Lucario just isn't even mobile enough, and his punishes aren't scary enough.
Yeah, and the Aura Spirit up smash not going to be able to take out Javi at that percent.
Yeah, Javi's at 130% now, and he was just perfectly fine.
Yeah, at this point, Lucario's not really a real character.
Yeah.
Doesn't really start happening until he's at 80. Finally going to get that back air, though, to seal out the stock.
I mean, honestly, what they might have to start doing is like maybe a little bit of friendly fire from Ken, like every now and then, like spin dash through Sue as you're making an escape, that sort of thing. Because without that percent on him, he's not doing anything.
Yeah, the interesting situation, it looked like Lima just SD'd a stock or something. I just saw him die right then and there. So now they're at 1 stock apiece and going to get that bail combo onto, Ken. So now Sue is oddly enough in the lead.
I mean, it's the place that Lucario doesn't want to be. So in a sense, blue team is playing this perfectly optimally.
Yep. Now they can afford to try and take out Sue right now. Yeah. Lima trying to get that edge guard, not quite being able to seal it out yet, but still a lot of good damage onto him.
Oh wow, Javi's limit climb hazard interrupted by the spring, but still makes it back on stage because it's a spring.
Sue just going for a Hail Mary forward smash. Not quite able to find it yet. Stuck in the off-stage position.
Oh, there we go. Chases down Sue, gets that up smash. And that's essentially it in terms of, like, you know, the real staying power of Anubis. But Javi has so much percent on him. If he loses the stock, it's going to become really tough for Lima.
You can tell Sue's just trying to make it back to the stage. Ken there to defend him. Just makes it back on. Gonna get that throw on Lima. 2 fairs into an up air, into a back air. Amazing combo from Sue, and it's still going.
Yeah, Sue showing that he's no slouch. He doesn't need aura. He still knows how to play Lucario.
I think both of them off stage is looking real good for the red team, despite whatever lead they had. The forward smash takes out Lima. Jab reset.
And there we go. Into footstool, forward smash, and ends up closing it. And the one thing I have to say is, it was really that SD by Lima. I think that might have cost blue team that entire game because they were playing otherwise really, really well. If it wasn't for that SD, they would have had a solid extra stock to spare in that situation. It's unfortunate the sort of things that will make the difference, and sometimes it is just the execution flubs. Like, there's so much on the line for such a huge duration of gameplay. Expecting to play flawlessly for that time period, it's actually insane. But when it comes to top-level play, it's just those little mistakes that will cost you the whole thing.
Yeah, that was interesting. I didn't even get to see what he did. It just looked like he just dropped into the the bottom of the blast zone.
I was watching Ken and the way that they were pressuring him at the time. I wasn't looking at Lima's half of the stage, but we'll find out during the replays.
Yeah.
What exactly went wrong.
Yeah, it's amazing to see how like that one stock meant all the difference in that doubles game.
And I think unless there's a significant adjustment by Sue and Ken to deal with the strategy by Blue Team, I think they're going to be in a very good spot for the rest of the set, barring any more SDs.
Very true. Up tilt. Tries to get the chase on Javi. Amazing stuff from Sue. Just dashes out of that get-up attack and able to continue to punish even further.
And even still, like, they're doing their absolute best. It's like an escort mission for the Lucario. They're not doing anything to actually hurt him. They're sometimes putting their bodies in the way of him, so he can't get in the way. But they're not trying to get anything bigger than a dash attack.
Yeah, just grabs him, and then Javi just opts to charge limit. Accidentally grabs Lima, but at the same time, a lot of damage has been put onto Ken thus far. Javi almost has limit online, so if they can get a throw setup or something, then they will be able to take out that stock very, very reliably.
Oh, there we go. Looks like Lima found something. He kicks him off the top, and that is really nice when you're fighting a Lucario team.
Javi trying to find something on Ken. He's putting a lot of pressure on him, just doing these empty hops. Lima going for it.
Oh, great interruption by Sue, just getting in the way right before the final blow of the limit cross slash.
Yeah, I thought that was curtains for Ken right there, but Sue, with the awareness, is able to grab him right out of it.
And here's the unfortunate... Okay, there we go. And never mind, that edge guard coming in clean again. Ken down, and more importantly, Sue not able to go nuclear.
And
a failed recovery by Lima, it seems. I mean, we see Bayonetta's have that problem every now and then, just because she has so many air options. It can be easy to go to test your limits when it comes to using too many of your resources, and then you can't come back to safety.
Yeah, and double up air will be able to take out Lima's next stock. So 4 stocks to 3 right now, and both of these two are sitting in very comfortable percents against the blue team.
Yeah, just amazing how quickly that ult turned her. Wow. So I think Sue thought he had more aura on him than he actually did, because he definitely did not get to go far enough to reach that ledge.
Yeah, he tried to go for the crazy angle, but he didn't reach the ledge, so he just kind of curved into the town and city. Not really working out for him right there.
Looks like Javi just trying to keep this juggle now going, because they recognize the fact. Actually, no, Lucario is behind, but they're looks like they're opting to just try to punish him more regardless.
Yeah, I mean, if they can take out the stock, that will force Ken to do the share stock at the same time. Fair. That was amazing juggling from Javi, but at the same time, that brought up the aura, and he accidentally kills Ken.
Yeah, he almost killed Javi too, but Javi, being in Limit Cloud, was able to survive longer than Ken could have.
Oh, and the bats within does not save Lima. Actually, he bats within a little bit too low, and he is not able to make it back to the stage.
Yeah, afterburner kicks, and he gets pineappled by Town and City, and it's once again the unfortunate SDing by Lima that's costing him the set.
You can see Lima in the player cam. He's just really trying to get out of this
situation.
situation.
And he gets out, though. He spot dodges just out of the way.
Even trying to figure this out. If you can get rid of Sue as quick as possible, then this will be a great chance for him to try and solve this 2v1. But the way they have been setting up these 2v1 combos, blue team is looking real, or excuse me, red team is looking real good to try and seal it out right now.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, they don't have that nuclear Lucario on their back right. So he's not able to kill at, say, 30% with an up smash. But it's getting there. And oh, wow, the patience by Ken and Sue, both recognizing the fact that, you know, at the end of the day, if they just existed for 4.5 more minutes, they'd still win. Option coverage, though, covering that forward roll on the platform.
Amazing stuff from that team, but a lot of it was just weird stuff that happened right at the end of those stocks. Lima SDing, and then Javi not able to do anything about it. And again, yeah, like you said, Lima's SDing, and
it's just
4 recoveries.
It's the most unfortunate thing to see costing games. It's like, because they've been playing so well. And honestly, that has been the biggest difference maker in both of those games, is those stocks lost to essentially nothing. Because Red Team, they've had all their stocks taken by Blue Team playing really well. But man, just a heartbreaker. Hopefully, I mean, this is a best of 5. You know, still have one more loss that you have to give before you're out of the tournament. Still the potential to pull yourselves together and get this rolling. Because I think I could see Javi and Lima being able to beat this team.
We're going to be going to Smashville here for Game 3, I believe. There's a lot of chaos going on right now. Everyone's hitting each other.
Yeah, it looks... Yeah, Javi trying to focus more on Ken, but not afraid to hit Sue when push comes to shove.
You get that cross slash, and it looks like Lima's trying to get something started with that down tilt into the witch twist. Not going to find anything else, and uses the dare to try and chase him, but still not going to be able to find anything.
Lima, though, actually going in for full pressure on Sue right now. Javi trying to do the same on Ken. Finds himself a nice edge guard, buying Lima more time.
Oh, and right there, Lima tried to find the setup on the Smash Bros. Platform to get that forward smash, but Ken just a little bit below it.
Javi going all the way across the stage, oof! To try to pick up that punish on Ken, wasn't able to find it, and it gave Sue the time to put himself in position to get that forward smash.
Unfortunately, took out both Ken and Javi, though, so... excuse me, Sue is going to lose a little bit of more potential here in this next game. But still, that was probably worth the trade. All right, Lima trying to get this combo. Gonna get that edge guard, not quite. Ken just springs right out of it, and Lima goes flying with him.
Yeah. Ken trying to disengage as much as he can, but the smaller size of Smash Bros is actually being a big hamper for Ken's stock taking, because they're able to cover the options here a lot easier than they could on Town and City.
Very, very true. At the same time, Javi getting that back throw, just gets that limit. Let's see what he does with it. Just back throws Ken, trying to set up into something.
Nice ping-ponging, getting a solid 78% now on Ken.
And then a down smash from Lima actually hits Javi, unfortunately. Makes it back to the stage, though. Trying to figure out his way around Ken. Ken exuding a lot of pressure just by standing there.
And amidst all this, Lima actually still has all three of his stocks, too. So Blue Team sitting in a nice situation. Javi trying to just keep pressure on two people at once. Unable to find it, though.
Everyone getting stuck at the ledge. Lima trying to find something with that fair. Does not get that forward smash, but Ken kind of gets stuck in those bullets.
And that force pump just deleting both players immediately, back to back.
4 stock to 3 right now, but both of the red team are sitting at high percent, so if they can seal it out, they could potentially win this next game. It's just a matter of who's able to get that lead and surpass it as much as possible. Sue getting stuck at the ledge right now. Let's see what he can do. Gets that up smash and is able to take out that stock. Another one from Lima, and the taunt coming out.
I mean, of course, it's Lima. He's got a taunt, right? He's not playing the game if he's not taunt.
Very, very true. If he has a little bit of time to, he will do it.
Oh, yes. And right now, a great turnaround by Blue Team, having full stage control ever since that stock. The double up smashes.
The Sue just getting his bread and butter combos onto Javi. Lima trying to get something started, not quite.
In the meantime, Javi just trying his best to keep Sue out of the way of Lima, and there we go. It pays off. Lima's able to finish off that stock of Ken's.
Yeah, that down smash came in clutch and was able to take out Ken. Now Sue doesn't really have a whole lot to work with, so it's probably looking like curtains for Ken and Sue in this third game.
Yeah, right now he'd have to find his way through 2 Bayonetta stocks that are both really healthy, and a Cloud who's getting limit at the moment. Oh, Javi trying to save right there with that climb hazard. Doesn't quite pay out, though, but really great recognition that Lima was out of resources.
I'm kind of confused that Javi... Okay, there we go. I was just wondering, why isn't Javi charging limit? Like, you could just end it right now with a cross slash or something.
I think he needs to make sure he stays mobile enough to assist Lima, because, I mean, look at Lucario's percent still, right? Like, if he lets Sue find an opening on Lima unopposed, that could be curtains for his teammate in record time, and then he's not going to do much better on his own.
Oh, floats the edge guard a little bit, but the landing up air able to take out that next one. A bit of an interesting situation there.
Was that a flub at that point? I think that's still a flub. I think that's a good. I'm gonna call it a bait. that was a nice limit cross slash bait, because I mean the thing is, you want to just go over the cross slash, right? Because as we talked about before, the higher recovery angle that gives you more options at the very last moment. You don't want to commit too early to a low angle, because then Lima's there. He's gonna be covering it. So you go over the Cloud, and you put you right where the Cloud wants you, so you can just up it right after.
Yeah, so that was what a play from Javi. I'm just gonna call it that. What a play.
I definitely would have got caught by that too. I'd be like, oh cool, a free recovery. I can just go right over, and oh no, I'm dead.
All right, so we're gonna be going to FD for this next stage pick.
And this we see this being the favorite stage of Ken and Sue, at least unless they're fighting Zero.
Yeah, everyone is hitting each other right now. Ken getting the spin dash combos, and Javi unfortunately following up with the up air. A little bit of friendly fire happening between the two teams.
You know, you're making an omelet, you got to break a few eggs, and sometimes it's on the other chef.
Sue trying to find a back air, does not get the strong hit. Yeah, everybody's just kind of splitting off right now. They're not really trying to provide coverage for the other person. Ken, I think, is just trying to seal out the stock right now, keeping him at the ledge as long as possible.
Oh, there we go, the witch. That was just extreme prejudice. What? That was the fit. And afterwards, Lima still taunts too.
Yeah, that was a little bit of overkill, if I had to say so myself.
I think they were hoping if we made the punish big enough, he'll lose 2 stocks instead of 1.
Yeah, at the same time, Lima finally losing a stock there from Sue, I think, actually. So good situation for both of these teams right now, even game.
Looks like they're going right on top of Ken immediately, recognizing Ken does have that stock lead, which means that any more damage to Lucario is just going to be exponentially more dangerous than it would be if they had an even stock count.
Very, very true. Trying to get that edge guard. Lima's not able to find it. Javi got that force smash onto Sue. Not going to be able to find the stock yet.
He has this really nice edge guarding situation, and while he has it, he's going to keep laying on that pressure. Goes to assist with the Ken kill, though.
Yeah, he did the falling up air, but unfortunately Lima gets that nair, so it actually interrupts it. I don't think it would have killed, but still it would have put him in a great position to try and take out the next stock. Javi just holding on to this limit for dear life.
Sue finally falling, no, not quite falling to the back air, and meanwhile, Ken closing out Javi's stock. This is huge because that means they don't have that limit punish on deck to knock out Sue when he does something unsafe.
At the same time, I think Sue just accidentally force pumped Ken right there. So a lot of friendly fire going on, and dash attack will seal out the next stock for Sue. So 4 stocks to 3, but still Lima in a very, very high percent.
Yeah, this game looking like a bit of a slobber knocker compared to the more refined doubles we saw in the previous game. Lots of friendly fires all around, but at the end of the day, it looks like that blue team barely edging out the advantage in this situation.
A wish twist off the top, not quite. Trying to find an edge guard, still not going to be able to find it. Ken making it back to the stage. Opts to just keep Lima occupied as much as possible.
Lima looking for another edge guard, finds himself. A Sue offstage, great interception with the witch twist, and dives down immediately with a drop zone nair to take out Ken. Ken definitely didn't see that coming.
Yeah, he was not expecting that at all. That's why we did not see the tech coming out from Ken, I believe.
Because like that's such a daring play to switch your edge guard target so quickly.
And the back throw from Sue will be able to take out the next stock. Interrupts the cross slash yet again.
And on top of that, Sue actually fell out of that cross slash.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The falling back air by Sue ends up closing out Javi's stock. Both players of blue team on their last stock. Red team, Lucario looking a bit bloody. Ken not faring much better.
Javi tried to find that up smash there to try and seal out Sue right there. Double up air, and to get some damage. Ken just trying to protect Sue as much as possible. He's waiting for him to be able to find the right setup. Javi not getting that up air, but Lima just goes right in there with that afterburner kick into the up air.
And here we have Ken having to weather another 2v1 situation. We might be looking at our game 5 Sedgehog if he does not play this well.
Yeah, but at the same time, Sonic does have a lot of tools to try and keep himself free in the 2v1. He does have his speed. He has his spring to get out of a lot of bad situations, but at the same time,
that was actually really cool how the down air is flanking with the bullets. Oh, no finishing touch, no cross slash there, just a simple up air after the thorough follow-up.
All right, probably means no Javi for, or excuse me, no limit for Javi. Spin dash.
Gets hit by another up air. He can't afford to be hit by much more, and that was actually really nice by Lima because he was sent up near the top. He just stalled himself around there waiting for when Ken was sent up, and then he was able to cover the air dodge with his witch twist. Really nice.
Yeah, very, very good play. So all of a sudden, we're going to game 5 after what looked like a very convincing game 1 and 2 for Sue. But like you said, it might have been from those Lima SDs. Yeah,
the SDs stopped, and then blue team started pulling together some wins. So if they can keep their play this clean for the final game, they could be sending the sole Japanese team remaining, you know, packing it and getting their run back against Team Zyro that sent them down to losers to begin with.
All right, let's see what happens here. The last game going to be going to FD. Very, very close last time. Let's see if they can pull through this time around, or if blue team's just going to, like you said, get that run back onto Zyro.
And as always, Su playing that point position. Ken backing off a lot right now, actually. Already playing, oh my gosh, you see Ken literally running from side of FD to side of FD. He's actually looking to take absolutely no damage this game.
Yeah, just trying to play the defensive game. Look at him, he's just running away.
He's actually just like, don't touch me. I know my teammate can totally pull this together. We just need to maximize the possible aura he has. I wonder if blue team has noticed and if they're going to try to double down their efforts on hitting Ken instead, and it looks like they have, immediately dropping that advantage state against Su. Javi just jumping over Su, like, you know, doing a half-hearted back air, but still closing in on Ken instead.
All right, Ken stuck it at the ledge. That's a regrab, potentially, not quite.
Oh, waits for an air dodge and finds it, gets the carry off the top, and that's exactly what they need. It turns out they didn't even need to hit Ken. You know, you got a Bayonetta on the team who's really good at punishing air dodges. Yeah,
at the same time, Lima going really low, trying to catch Su on the recovery. Not quite. Ken going to get that back air. Still not going to be able to take out Javi. And a great recovery from him as well to avoid Ken when he was applying that offstage pressure.
And this is the unfortunate situation for Su. He's got the weaker aura right now. Even though he's at 115%, this is actually effectively less aura than it says on the tin.
Already Lima trying to figure out his way to seal out the next stock. Ken just air dodging right through it. That's not good. Get that there.
Yep. That's already so huge already. This next stock by Su starting out completely weak.
And neither of the blue team have lost their stock yet. As I say it, the back throw will finally be able to do it, but another stock gone, and Lima does the suicide kill to be able to take out Su on the next one.
That is absolutely worth giving they had 5 stocks to that 3. You make it down to a 2v1 essentially in terms of sheer stock count. And, okay, Ken doing a huge edge guard on Lima though. If he's gonna keep it up, they need to find one more early stock take.
Yeah, but that's a witch time. Already getting a lot of good damage. 66% onto Ken.
And manages to SDI his way out of that to safety, though.
Oh, and the air dodge mix up into the back air, sending him off stage. Off to try and get some damage on Lima.
And Lima just, Su backing off to the very corner, getting himself a charged Aura Sphere.
Another back air to try and take out Javi. Lima getting that heal side, but Ken there to save the day. But Javi gets that up smash. Witch twist coming off the top. Not quite going to be enough to take out Ken.
That day not quite ruined for Ken. Now it's Su off stage against Lima. Lima has his opportunity to carry him off the top. Javi, meanwhile, keeping Ken busy at the ledge.
Yeah, and Su just cannot get Lima off his back. Lima just doing an amazing job of applying so much pressure and catching the right option, but Lima does the friendly fire and takes out Javi's next stock.
And this is exactly what you don't need right now. We have ourselves a Lucario at Aura. We have Ken with Rage. We have a Bayonetta near to death and just a Cloud remaining if Lima ends up dying.
Gets the wish time on Ken. That's exactly what they needed.
No! No, what happened? What happened? Oh, wait, of course, it's going to be fine because Cloud's alive. Yeah.
Okay, so...
I forgot Cloud's still alive.
I think Su just tried to extreme speed and stop that situation from happening, but Javi with the coverage gets that up smash and is able to take out that next game and that set.
I was freaking out because I saw 2 members of opposite teams in the background. I forgot. Wait, yeah, Cloud's on blue team. They're fine. They won. It's last man standing.
Oh, man, what a way to bring back that set after a 2-game deficit, reverse 3-0, and some crazy plays happened. I was getting a little worried because Lima got that friendly fire kill on Javi, but they were still able to bring it back.